gonna park here. I guess I'm early. So as you can see, I removed the rack from the CRF because I'll be putting on another rack. Oh, look at that little scratch over there. Doesn't look that good. And I'm going to be putting a rack that a company sent me, which is kind of rare. It's like a sponsor. So they just sent me the rack, and I'm going to do a review of it. And it looks good. The rack looks just as good as the other one. It's a little bit more narrow, but I love the sound of this bike. You know, like a couple years ago when the CRF first came out, this one, I actually came here for a Cars and Coffee. I was showing off my Nissan 240 SX. I came here to show it off, and there was a guy with a CRF 250 Rally, black, same as this one here. And at the time I didn't know much about them. You know, I liked them. I looked at the prices. They were outrageous at the time, and it was definitely not doable for me. So eventually time went on and I looked for a used one that I could afford. I have not cleaned this thing. I have to clean it. My water pipes are turned off because of the cold, so I always drain the system. But so far so good. The bike sounds great, it rides great. I think I do need new front brake pads, and that's a little bit hard to tell, but I will be ordering some. Yeah, the bike, I think Honda did a really great thing styling this bike, and I also need a new front tire. Look at that. Look how it's cupping. Yeah, that's unusable at this point. Just road riding does that to tires, but it's done. Yeah, Honda did a really good job designing this bike. They did. You know, Honda lately has been hitting a lot of home runs. You know, they got all the mini bikes that seem to be extremely popular, every single one of them. The Cub, the Super Cub, the Monkey, the Grom. You know, they had a hit with a Ruckus, and then they started making small, tiny little bikes. And they realized that there was a demand for small displacement bikes because people have been going crazy with displacement. And, you know, they made the Africa Twin. That was a really big hit as well. And, you know, the Africa Twin, that's a different market, a little bit more expensive, of course. This is the Mini Africa Twin, or the Africa Single as it's called. And this bike really is a much better bike for most riders. If you're thinking about getting an Africa Twin and you envision yourself riding off-road, going to single tracks and really adventuring, this is a much better bike, especially if you have not done a lot of off-roading. As many people that get these bikes tend to do, it's like they really don't ride that much off-road. Off-roading is a lot harder than riding on the street. There's a lot more skill involved and a lot of falling in the beginning. So that's the reason you get something like this. And this one is a heavy 250. You know, they make 250s that are a little bit lighter than this, and those are better. But you know, I like the dual sport nature of this bike. I like that I can ride the trails and ride around, and it's completely street legal. The dual sports like this are great, and I believe this is kind of it's more like an adventure dual sport because it's got the rack, it's got the better headlights, it's got the crash bars. By the way, they make better crash bars than this, and I really would like to get them because they kind of come up to here, protect this. This is the 250. The 300 is better. It's got more, the tank is a little bit larger, it's got more horsepower, and I think if you want that sort of thing and you can afford it, that's fine. But you know, when you can put a price on it, the 300 and 250, I don't see the point of paying $3,000 more for a bike that gets pretty much similar specs. I mean, I think it's what, 3 gallons of gas, and this one's like 2.1. And maybe down 8 horsepower on this. So I'm just waiting for our rider on the KLX 300. I did ride a KLX 300, and apparently the KLX 300 has got better suspension, a little bit more horsepower than the 300. That's actually another downside of this bike, is that the suspension is extremely soft and the brakes are soft. The rear especially is very pogo-like, so what a lot of people do is they'll put the KLX shock on this one, and that kind of takes care of it. I was kind of hoping to stiffen it up a little bit, but in a way the plushness is a nice thing to have. And I think I really should stiffen up the fork, the shock a bit. And there's the shock, that really wimpy shock. Right, KLX.
What the fuck? Holy shit.
Oh, there we go. Alright, first gravel of the ride. Oh wow, look how high it is. Oh my god. He's taking a different line than me. Put my feet down. Actually, it's that was good. Oh, yeah, soft sand over there. Oh, that's a good idea. Hey, that was good. Time. I didn't get it on video. This was pre-YouTube that I was doing. I brought actually, it was another guy leading the ride, and he brought people here. I was riding my V-Strom 650, I think, or something. No, I was riding my Ninja 250, and we brought three other riders. It was the husband, the wife, and their daughter. Their daughter rides, and the daughter dropped her bike in the creek. Dropped it, and you know, we picked it up, we started back up, and then I posted photos of the ride on this group, and a guy got upset at me for posting the pictures. He thought I was like leading the group and putting beginners at risk, and it wasn't even my group ride, but somehow I got in it with this guy that was running this group on Facebook, Throttle House or whatever the group was. Hey, how's it going? Morning. And he banned me from his group because he was saying that I was putting riders at risk, taking them to the creek. It was crazy. This guy was so insecure. This guy, it was so crazy. And then he accused me of trying to steal his members, which was insane. I rode with him a couple of times. His name was like Patrick or something. Really short Filipino guy. And I was like posting pictures in the group. I joined the Facebook group. I was like, hey, let's go riding. I'm in like 20 groups, and I just want to go ride. I'm not like trying to steal members. And then he banned me. They're crazy hogs. BMWs. Oh, I'm in the wrong gear. Come on, speed up, buddy. Oh, that's funny. These guys. I'm gonna follow them. Hey, thanks, buddy. This guy, I think that guy was like yelling at me or something. What is that guy doing? Wow, that guy went really wide. Why is he going into the other lane? Oh, I thought, all right. He's got a lot of speed. Let me see if I can keep up with him. Oh my lord. What dual sporting is all about, like finding these roads. Yeah, this is an awesome little road. I have never ever been here. Look at this. Oh my god. He is just riding around like crazy. He's slipping and sliding. Wow. This is awesome, man. Oh, we're gonna get stuck. Oh my god. Oh. He's a nutter. Oh my god. It is so wet. So wet. It'll look easy. Oh boy, this is... He's a nutter. Oh my god, this is really kind of hardcore. This is pretty freaking hardcore. Look at this. Oh, you can't slow down. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at this guy. This is amazing. I can't believe that I've never been here. Oh, he's got it. Oh my god. Look at this guy. This guy. What a billy goat. It is wet. You know, the leaves, they are on the ground. And by the way, this sort of riding, you have to be careful. I'm not even sure this is legal, but having a loud exhaust calls way too much attention. You know, if I do this, oh my god, this is so good. This little mini trail. All right, come on. Momentum. It is kind of nutty that we're doing this. I mean, this definitely builds skill in off-road riding. These aren't trails. These are, we're making them trails. Oh boy, let me see if I can. I just like go straight. It doesn't have a fuel gauge. That's crazy. Oh my. I hate that. I like having a fuel gauge. I had a friend once crash here. He was coming the opposite way. And I think it was like a week before he was getting married. All right, let's get 30. There we go. I know that the GS guy is coming this way as well. I don't see him though. How's it going? Let's follow these guys. GS guys. I think the guy behind is a DR 650. What I like about this area too, when it's dry, as you're riding, it throws like a big plume of dust in the air, so it's kind of fun to twist your throttle and send off tons of dust to the riders behind. But today's kind of wet, and actually they've been working on it. It used to be complete gravel. It used to be just rocky. Yeah, you see over there to the left, there's a bunch of cyclists. That's also gravel, but you can't ride on it. Very popular area here.
If you can pull that pop that right off.
All right, well then. You want to give it a start?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he'll make a good rider for the group. Yeah. What's up, buddy? That's the Ducati Desert Racer. Oh wow, look at that. He's making it pretty darn far. Huh?
This is a gold mine.
I mean, this is hardcore riding for me anyway. Boys in the Hood. I think this is it. This is our... Wow, this actually goes on for a while. This is some sort of wildlife management area. This is completely flooded. Oh my God. Whoa. I was not expecting this to be flooded. This should be good. I don't think it's too deep. Oh boy. Oh my God, this is pretty freaking deep. I regret it. Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh my freaking God. It's... Oh, this is crazy, man.
Holy fuck. You can do it. We did it. We did it.
That's funny.
We did it.
Ladies. Hey.
Number 3, Greenville, South Carolina.
2.1 gallons. 1.5. Wow, I put 2.1. All right. We're gonna hit another creek over here. Oh my God, I completely screwed that one up. He's gonna pick, hopefully he picks a better line than I do. Feet up, feet up. Yeah, that's the part. Oh my God. Got a full tank of gas, so that feels good. Guys, that is the end for the ride today. I think he's gonna go straight. I'm gonna go to the right, and I'm gonna just take some back roads. But yeah, he's still behind me, and this is near his home. Like, he actually lives near Sugarloaf, so it's easy for him to know these areas. But we did a lot of off-roading today. That was a lot of fun. And look at this guy like a jet outside of his house. Kind of badass.
Nice set of hooters you got there.